I know there's people in the Indigenous communities that want land rights, treaty, truth. But I've always said, if you're not at the table, you're part of the menu. And as far as I'm concerned, put their people in, they elect them, and let them raise them issues, but give them a voice.
Really sad time at the moment as I'm speaking, that we're only several weeks out from losing the referendum, 40% yes, 60% no. It has been something that I think has educated a lot of Australians about the problem, the gap, about Indigenous culture and our connection to country.
That wasn't just the Conservatives that own the bigotry of the White Australia policy, that was Labor too. And after all of that, we've now got an opportunity for a small bit of recognition, which we all crave for.
Believe in yourselves, believe in your community, believe in this country, let's get it done.
Yeah, there were a lot of great comrades that got behind this.
Start our trek across this vast country. We invite you to walk with us.
Vicky Mortar, she was fantastic for the last 6 years, stepping up, you know, a small woman but a giant in stature and a giant in her integrity and her passion. Made a speech, you know, next to speakers like Noel Pearson, made a brilliant film with our MUA film crew. She did a great job and she can hold her head up high for the work that she did.
Thank you for your time. I hope I have made a difference.
We fought hard to get people to realise that Indigenous people in this country need a voice to Parliament, to make sure that they have a better outcome for health, education, and all the things that matter.
It was a shock. We're so proud of ourselves as a nation that we do things differently than other nations, that we are inclusive, and not to be able to give them that recognition was a confronting thing.
I don't believe that a majority of Australians are against it on racist reasons, but on the fear-mongering and the disinformation that we saw.
Well, there was nothing more confronting to see the way the Murdoch press and the Channel 9 press had went for one of our own, Thomas Mayer.
To see that they had gone to those depths of a racist trope and to see yourself personified in that was shocking.
And this extraordinary level of racism, of conservative press, in a way that poisoned the chalice by seeking to destroy the capacity of Thomas and us, and everybody who's inspired by people like Thomas to make a difference.
We, as the union movement, did some really good work. We're campaigners, we got out there, we educated a lot of workers. And so that solidarity is a tradition that continues in our union. But I think also we need to continue to have the debate in our workplaces, at the conferences, at the monthly meetings. So we've got to continue to stand up for decency and continue that tradition and not take it for granted.
We're standing here asking you, as First Nation people and unionists, we're both unionists, we're asking you for that support. Thanks for your time, comrades.
One, two, three.
We came to Australia as a multicultural country. So you've got Greeks, Croatian, Italian, Irish, all coming together. So why can't our First Nations people who've been here 60,000 years have the same privileges as anyone else in this country? The MUA, the construction workers, we stand with them, not in front of them, not behind them, but together.
It's not going to stop us listening. So we will still listen to First Nations people and we'll still campaign with them.
So they understand you.
But I tell my family that as Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, where we've called for things and always the first answer has been no, we've just dusted ourselves off and continued on and achieved a better future for our children. So that's what we're going to do, take the lessons. We hope that many Australians take the lessons from it as well. Even those that voted no, when they learned that they've had the wool pulled over their eyes, that nobody was going to lose anything, not their backyard or, you know, their farm or, you know, have to pay a fee to go to the beach, none of that rubbish that they were told, and get this done in the future.
What do we say? Yes!
We've got to pick ourselves up and continue to work on the primary issue for all Australians must see we can't live in this country with dignity and decency unless we give it to our First Nations people.